What's up, Raw Babes? And today I'm giving you very much raw. We have our beautiful model today. If you are new to the Raw Babes family, welcome. If you've been here for a little minute, I want you to comment and say Raw Babes Squad, period. So let's jump right into this video. First, I started with Noxzema wipes. This is to avoid any breakouts and to also cleanse your client's face. And to prep for the brows, I went in with some dual lash glue just to lay down those brow hairs and also for long lasting wear for your brows. I want you guys to try this technique out. You will love it. I went in with a NYX pencil in the shade Espresso. It was a little bit too lighter than her original brow to fill in. So then I went back in with my original, the one I love the most, the Revlon colorstay pencil in the shade dark brown, and it came out to the perfect match. Listen, if you do not have a full brow, it's not the end of the world, honey. You can make you a brow. All you have to do is enhance. You know how your brow is supposed to look. If you have a client that doesn't have a full brow, you will make an imaginary brow. You will make it look like they have full brows and do whatever you can to finesse it. So as you can see, her eyebrows wasn't as full as first in the beginning. So I did little fake strokes of hairs in the front just to make it look natural as her original brow. And you'll just follow her brow hairs. I will be using this Tarte shade concealer in the shade light mid and fair to shape up her brows. If you are shaping up the brows, ladies, I want you to shape it up a little bit closer to her brow hairs just to avoid a big brow. And yes, I use some concealer for those lids because it helps out for the base of the lids so you can get ready for your shadows. So make sure when you are concealing those brows to bring down that concealer to her lid. So, you know I spoil my raw babes. So, I'm going to give you some more gems and a good hack for you to learn for the brows. If you have a client in your chair, even you, if you're looking in the mirror doing your makeup right now, when you are concealing the top of your brow, I want you to start more of above more higher than your brow. So when you are concealing, you can work down and conceal your brows to make it smaller. It's best that way instead of going straight in, because sometimes when you go straight in, you might be a little bit too nervous, and if you have problems with shaking hands, you might erase your whole entire brow. We all been there and done that. So if you want your brows to be more sharp and you want it to be more perfected and, you know, on point, you guys have to try that method with taking your time to conceal. So I want you to start above your brow and work your way down for the top of the brow. As you guys can see right now, I started above and then I worked my way down to make that eyebrow smaller and even as possible. And if you have a client, I want you to stand back and look at your client's brows before you move on. This is so you can see what is too big, so you can see what is too long, so you can see little things that you have to fix up and help. So, you know, that's a little gem I had to tell y'all. I tell my students that gem, but I love y'all. I love all y'all, so it doesn't matter. So when you are beginning to do your shadow, I want you to go in with that Airspun translucent powder from Walgreens, and you will set those lids, honey. That is to avoid any creases when it comes to the lids with the shadows. So make sure you set that concealer. So I went in with one of my favorite browns for my Warrior palette from Juvias Place. Y'all see that a lot on my channel. I have a lot of palettes, you guys. I have over 150 palettes. And guess what? I'm still stuck on Juvias Place Warrior palette. So y'all don't do me. I'm just stuck into it. I'm that type of makeup artist. It's hard for me to get out of something that I've been into and try things new. But I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying to use different things, but I love this palette. So go get you a light brown and just pat that onto your lids. I went in with the dual lash glue on her lash line, and I also put it on her lashes, had it sit so it can get a little bit tacky, and then you pop those right on, and it also helps with having your client's lashes stay on longer. So I went in with the Milk Grip Primer, and I love this primer, you guys. I don't even know why, but I love it. So I want you guys to try it. It's amazing for the skin, and it's beautiful. It gives a beautiful finish. So y'all get into that. And I'm finna use this foundation you guys haven't seen in a little while on my page. So I'm using my Juvias Place foundation, y'all. After using your foundation brush, you want everything to look smooth. So you'll go back in with a damp beauty blender just to blend out everything, to make sure everything is evenly blended. And I know y'all gonna see my hands wet. Listen, I'm a little ghetto. So I get a bowl of water. And when I have to damp a beauty blender for my clients, I dip it in the water and make it get as damp as possible, and I wring it out and I use it for my clients. So if you have frustrations, it's so funny. If you have frustrations with having to go to the bathroom, go to the kitchen if you work from home, or, you know, go get some water and dip your beauty blender every single time you have a client, that will save you more time by just getting a little bowl from Family Dollar, putting some water in there, and dipping your beauty blender once you need it, period. So I'm going up with the same mixture of the concealer, which is the light mid and the fair concealer from Tarte shade. And I used it for her concealer shade. I put it underneath her eye. I put it on the bridge of her nose, underneath her nose, on her chin, and also her forehead. So I grabbed my e.l.f. hydrating concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. So it's no problem with using concealer for a contour. Honey, you just need that shade. You just need that shade. Put it on your client's face, honey. So I put that on her cheekbones. I put it on the side of the bridge of her nose and also her forehead. And I will begin to blend out her contour first before I blend out her concealer, because I feel like it's more cleaner and more easier to do. If you want the skin to be very smooth, you have to use a damp beauty blender for your concealer. For your setting powder, it has to be damp. So I'm going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm setting in wherever I put her concealer at. I will set under her eyes, the bridge of her nose, forehead, chin, and also underneath her contour. Now I will make sure I set her cream contour with the NC50 Studio Fix powder from MAC. And I will just be going in with that shade onto her cheekbones, the bridge of her nose, and also her forehead. And now to bring a little bit more bronze to the skin, I'm going with the BH Cosmetic Glowing Palette. And I'm going in with that blush, that pink rosy blush on her cheeks. And it looks so pretty. Sis was giving face. Sis was feeling it. But yes, I went in with the same setting powder that I used before. And this is to set the remaining of her face and also to help structure out her cheekbones. So you guys have to set the face before you move on. For example, if you have a client and you did not set her face all the way, you did not set everything on her face and her face is a little wet, when your client leaves to go get ready for her party and she has to get dressed, makeup will get on her clothes and it will swatch her face. It would get on her clothes. It would be terrible. So right now I'm going in with the same brown shade from the Juvias Place Warrior palette, and I'm going in with an angle brush right underneath her eye. So you guys, the lighter the skin complexion, you should not be going in with a too dark liner. This liner was a little bit too dark for her. I was supposed to go in with a brown. I could not find my KKW lip liner in the shade 3. I could not find it, but this is a dark brown. This is Trendsetter from Morphe. This liner I would use for a dark skinned girl. I would not use this for a light skinned girl because it's too dark. You don't want it to look black on the lips at all. So I was very scared about using this, but knowing that I mixed it in with the nude NYX lip applicator, it went very well. So, and I topped that with some gloss. I'm gonna say this one more time. The ones who are new to my page, do not go spend on $20 and $40 for a lip gloss. No, go to the hair store, your nearest beauty supply store, and they should sponsor me, but I'm not tripping over it. But go get you some lip gloss for $2. It's bomb. But this lip combo came out so cute. So I will make sure I'll show you guys the lip combos right after I finish with her lips. Make sure you wipe away any fallout that came from the lids. And now you will be setting the face and pressing everything in. And I went in with my Studio Fix 2 different tones of pressed powders. I go in with a lighter pressed powder underneath the eye just to help brighten up the under eye, to keep it bright and vibrant. And also I will set the remaining of her face with her natural skin tone pressed powder. I will make sure I show you guys the different pressed powders that I used for her. Now I'll be setting her face with the e.l.f. setting spray, and this will help out with any ashiness or help out with everything just seeking into that skin and setting, and also so they can have a long wear for the face. And now I'll be highlighting her eyebrow bone. Oh, y'all see that? Oh, I will be highlighting her eyebrow bone. And I'll make sure I put the highlighter in the description box below. I'm so sorry, y'all. I have been slipping. I've been slipping with the description box, you guys. I have been working, but I will make sure every video that I did not put a description box material list under, I'll make sure I go back to every single video by tomorrow and make sure I put everything in the description box. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I love y'all. So I'll be going in with that Ofra highlighting palette, and I'll be highlighting her eyebrow bone, her nose, her cheeks, and also her forehead and her chin. One thing is something that aggravates me the most, and that's when foundation is onto the lashes. So it's a must for me to go right in with a mascara to try to help that. You want your lashes to be black. You do not want no makeup on your lashes. You want to make sure you fix all that up before you take your pictures, before you let your client leave. You want everything to be as neat as possible. And then I'll begin to use that same mascara to do her under lashes. She had long bottom lashes, so this was a beautiful look. And guess what, you guys? Guess what? Girl, I did not know that mascara was from Ulta. That mascara is from Ulta. I'll make sure I find out what's the name of that mascara. They gave it to me for free because I had a big discount code. But listen, that mascara, y'all see what it's doing to her lashes. It was so gorgeous and so pretty. I'm so thankful that I have you guys. I just want to get this out the way. You guys know I love you guys so much. You guys are like my family. Even if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, I want you to go follow me on Instagram. I want you to go hit that big like button, subscribe to this YouTube. This was so raw. This is so pretty. She looks gorgeous. I'm so happy I get to inspire people all over the world. I'm so happy when you guys reach out, do inspired looks by me. It makes my day so good. I love y'all so much. I will do whatever to try to get you guys to learn more. We're coming with some more bangers. I'm coming out with more videos. I'm gonna get right onto this YouTube thing because I miss y'all. I've been slacking a little bit, but we are back, and this I came back with a raw video. Y'all have to thank me. I came out with a raw video, and that's all I wanted to do was teach you guys more. It's not about whatever skin tone it is. You have to kill every skin tone. So if you see a person YouTube and you're like, hey, can you do a dark skin? Listen, you still have to learn every single skin tone to be a makeup artist, period. So it don't matter what video it is. You have to learn all your gems for whatever skin tone it is. She looks so pretty. Please hit that like button, comment, subscribe. If you are the Raw Babes family, I want you to comment and say Raw Babes gang. I will say this again. This was a full coverage glam, ladies. This is a full coverage glam. All of my clients full coverage. So this is something I want you guys to stay in tune with. I love you guys so much for supporting me from the bottom of my heart. And most definitely reach out. Let me know what you want to see. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Mwah.